We've got more updates for Madden 23. We just got the massive mid-season roster update, which shows the most players moving up and moving down as they do every year around the midway point of the season. And we also got some other news about some upcoming updates that I'll go over really quickly before we jump into the actual roster update itself. And as always, if you're new to the channel and you never want to miss out on any of these important updates or the updates for the upcoming college football and NFL 2K game that's coming out next year, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on, because we're going to be getting a ton of news about all of these different games coming very soon. Now, I did talk about this in a previous video, but I know not everybody catches every video, and I'm still getting a ton of questions about this. EA did put out a statement about the multiple issues still going on with franchise mode for Madden 23, and they said it is their top priority to get it fixed right now. But again, for a lot of players, it might be too little too late. We're about to hit November, and franchise mode for a lot of players still isn't working, or at the very least, they're having to find a lot of different workarounds to make the mode playable, and it's just not really fun right now. They said they're working on the draft glitch, they're working on the 32 user glitch. It's two of their biggest priorities going forward for the next update, so that should be handled hopefully very soon within the next week or two. First, we got to talk about the roster moves. We've had a lot of player movement over the past week as we're getting near the trade deadline. Christian McCaffrey is now also officially on the 49ers roster with this new roster update, which I know a lot of people were waiting for. He's now there. We've also got Robert Quinn now officially on the Eagles roster as well, another big acquisition for them. We've also got Kadarius Toney, who is now officially a part of the Chiefs roster as well. And any other moves that may have happened, those are the big ones that I know of, but if there are any other ones that happen, they should now be officially on their new rosters. Now we're going to go over the huge mid-season roster update, but really quickly, let's hear a word from today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. Football season is in full swing, and basketball season just started up, and that means you could get $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek with promo code RayWeather. Now, if you don't know what SeatGeek is, don't worry, I got you covered. SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. I've got the app on my phone, and it's by far the easiest way to buy tickets. Whether it's sporting events, concerts, festivals, you name it, SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place and makes buying simple. And the other thing I love about SeatGeek is they will let you know if the ticket is a good deal or a bad deal. A green dot means it's a good deal, red dot means bad. I've been using SeatGeek for a while. It's where I get my Saints tickets, my Pelicans tickets, and my WWE tickets. And every single time I come away with a great deal. Now, of course, I got you guys with the hookup. Use code RayWeather for $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code RayWeather. Make sure to click the link in the description box below to download the app. Now let's get into the massive mid-season roster update. We've got a ton of players going up and going down as it is the mid-season mark. You've got some players that haven't really gotten adjusted enough over the entire year that are kind of getting bumped up a little bit more. That's what they do during the mid-season update. That's what they do for the mid-season updates, whereas the typical weekly update just focuses on the previous week's game. But once you get to mid-season, they kind of evaluate how the players have played for the entire season and they factor that in. So some people that have maybe been underrated for a while will jump up multiple points, and some players that have just not been delivering for a while might go down multiple points. So let's start with the players who are going up. We've got DeAndre Hopkins, who just had his first game last week off suspension, looked just as good as ever. Some people were assuming he was going to be washed for some reason. I don't know why, but he looked just as good as ever. He's going up +1 to a 96 overall. Justin Tucker, still the best kicker in the league, no surprise, going up +1 to a 95 overall. We've got Micah Parsons in his second year terrorizing the league. He's going up +1 to a 93 overall. I honestly thought he would go up a little bit more. We've got Terry McLaurin coming off a big week. Seems like he just plays better with Taylor Heineke at QB for some reason. He just feeds him the ball more. He's going up +1 to a 93 overall. We've got Marlon Humphrey going up +1 to a 92 overall. Saquon Barkley having a big bounce back year. He's going up +2 to a 92 overall. We've got DeMarcus Lawrence going up +1 to a 91 overall. We've also got Joel Bitonio, Max Crosby, and Roquan Smith also going up +1 to a 91 overall. Roquan Smith finally starting to get more love. Same for Max Crosby. These guys have just been criminally underrated in my opinion in Madden for the past few years. They're finally getting into the 90s and they're starting to creep up. They might be able to get to that mid-90s mark before the year is over. We've got Jamar Chase finally kind of getting where people thought he should have been at the beginning of the year, going up +1 to a 90 overall. He did start the year a little bit slower, but the last few weeks he's been going absolutely insane. Multiple touchdowns, well over 100 yards a game, and he's just turning it up. He's now officially in that 90 range, but he did just get hurt and he might be out for a while, unfortunately. We've got Joe Burrow, just like Jamar Chase over the past couple weeks, has really been turning turning it up, starting to look more like the Joe Burrow of last year. He's going up +2 to a 90 overall, so him and his teammate are now officially in that 90 range. We've got Kenny Clark also going up +1 to a 90 overall. One of my favorite players to watch right now, Patrick Surtain, going up +2 to an 89 overall. I would have bumped him +3 to get him to the 90 personally. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league already. He's just an absolute monster. And speaking of cornerbacks, AJ Terrell is going up +1 to an 88 overall. I believe this is where he started the year, but he did drop down at a point, so now he's back up to the 88. We've got Josh Jacobs, who's been going crazy lately. He's going up +2 to an 88 overall. Quentin Williams is also going up +2 to an 88 overall. We've got Dexter Lawrence having a good year. He's going up +2 to an 87 overall. Jalen Waddle, second year guy, still tearing it up. He's going up +1 to an 87 overall. Trayvon Diggs, another young player who's really having a great year. He's going up +2 to an 87 overall. He's getting close to that 90 range. We've got Devondre Campbell going up +1 to an 86 overall. Andrew Thomas having a big year, going up +1 to an 85 overall. I feel like he should be a little higher though. We've got CeeDee Lamb going up +1 to an 85 overall. We've also got Deshaun Watson going up +1 to an 85 overall, which is weird because he hasn't played all year. So I don't really get the logic when they adjust people who aren't playing, whether they're going up or down. It just seems kind of weird to me. We've also got Elgin Jenkins, Grady Jarrett, Jamel Dean, and Javon Holland also going up +1 to an 85 overall. Javon Holland has been really solid since he's entered the league, and I feel like he should be a little bit higher. And then we've got the rookie Sauce Gardner going up +3 to an 85 overall. He's already looking like one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Definitely worth the draft position that he was taken at, and he's just been balling, so it's really no surprise to see him already in the mid-80s. We've got David Njoku going up +1 to an 84 overall. Colton Miller and Shaq Thompson also going up +1 to an 84. We've got Penei Sewell and Tony Pollard both going up +1 to an 83 overall. Darius Williams going up +2 to 82 overall. We've got Juju Smith-Schuster, who's been starting to turn it up these last few weeks. He's going up +1 to an 82 overall. Pat Freiermuth is also going up +1 to an 82. Rookie Breece Hall, who's been tearing it up, going up +1 to an 81 overall, but he just suffered a season-ending injury, which really sucks. He was going crazy. He was a lot of fun to watch. We've got Cole Holcomb going up +1 to an 81 overall. Another rookie, Dameon Pierce, also going up +1 to an 81. Then we've got Gerald Everett, Jack Conklin, Leighton Vander Esch, and Rasul Douglas all also going up +1 to an 81 overall. We've got rookie Chris Olave. He's been tearing it up at the receiver position. He's going up +1 to an 80 overall, so now he's kind of officially in that range where once you get into the 80s, it's like you're really official as a player, and he's finally there. Same for Kenneth Walker, who's also been tearing it up, going up +2 to an 80 overall. And we've also got Mecole Hardman and Trey Smith also going up +1 to an 80 overall. Some other notable young players who are moving up, we've got George Pickens going up +2 to a 79 overall. Travis Etienne going up +1 to a 79. Aiden Hutchinson going up +1 to a 78 overall. And this guy's not a young player, but we have to talk about him because he's been really good through this first half of the year. He's going up a little bit already, but he's going up +3 to a 78 overall this week, and that's Geno Smith. Now let's talk about the guys who are going down at the halfway mark. And we've got some very big names here. We've got Tom Brady, who's just kind of starting to look his age a little bit. He's going down 1 to a 94 overall. Aaron Rodgers, someone else who's also kind of been struggling a little bit this year, going down 1 to a 92 overall. We've got Mike Evans, dropped a couple big passes last week. I think that's why he's going down -1 to a 92 overall. Stephon Gilmore's going down 1 to a 91 overall. Aaron Jones going down 1 to a 90 overall, which I kind of don't get this. I feel like he's been playing good when he's gotten the ball. I feel like he scored a couple times last week as well, so I don't really get this one. Jair Alexander kind of having a little bit more of a rough year for him. He's going down 2 to a 90 overall. Keenan Allen hasn't really played much, so I don't really agree with this, but he's going down 1 to a 90 overall. His teammate Khalil Mack is also going down 1 to a 90 overall. Deebo Samuel's going down 1 to a 89 overall. Kind of not having as good of a year as he did last year, but still pretty solid. Justin Herbert, kind of been up and down a little bit this year. He's going down 1 to an 89 overall. Vita Vea is also going down 1 to an 89. Alvin Kamara is going down 1 to an 87 overall. Brandon Sheriff is also going down 1 to an 87. Brandon Cooks is going down 1 to an 86 overall. Dak Prescott also going down 1 to an 86. DeForest Buckner is going down 3 to an 86 overall. He's just not having as good of a year. JC Jackson also kind of been struggling a little bit, and now I believe he's got a big injury. Henry, he's going down 2 to an 86 overall. We've got Kareem Hunt going down 1 to an 86 overall. Devin White going down 1 to an 85 overall. Deontay Johnson's also going down 1 to an 85. Michael Pierce is going down 3 to an 85. Casey Hayward Jr. is going down 2 to an 84 overall. Cortland Sutton, Jadeveon Clowney also going down 1 to an 84 overall. Dawson Knox is going down 1 to an 83 overall. Najee Harris is going down 1 to an 82. Evan Ingram, Jerry Jeudy, and Justin Reed are all going down 1 to an 81 overall. Clyde Edwards-Helaire kind of started the season out good, scoring a lot of touchdowns. He's been slowing down a little bit. He's going down 1 to an 80 overall. We've got J.K. Dobbins, Jake Matthews, and Mercedes Lewis all also going down 1 to an 80 overall. Now, if you want to know some of what to expect in the next big Madden update coming probably within the next week, make sure you check out this video right here on the screen.